Hello everybody, hope you guys are keeping well. We are going to do a general read and see what messages come out for you today. Wow, we've got the Hermit, Virgo, and Pisces showing up here with the Ten of Cups. Interesting. Could be in Hermit mode right now. Could be avoiding happiness. Maybe looking within for some fulfillment in yourself. We'll see what comes up here. Make sense of this. Okay. Messages for the viewers. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. First major arcana showing up here. Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. Wish fulfillment. King of Pentacles. We've got some Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Let's get one more. High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces, another major arcana. Okay. This is interesting energy. Five of Cups. Are you feeling down right now? Sad? Burdened? Wow. Got the Ten of Wands, some fire energy, and we've got more water with the Five of Cups. It's looking like a cycle has closed out, something that was very overwhelming for you. I feel like you could be in this energy right now, feeling very down, very sad. We did see the Hermit there. So I feel like there's something here with the Knight of Swords. You may have expressed yourself in the recent past. You could have been trying to fight for something here. Whatever it was, it looks like you were honest about whatever you were trying to get your point across. It was like this realization, some sort of truth that you expressed, and it totally shifted things for you here. The Wheel of Fortune showing up, a major change, a major energy shift. And it's like it puts you in this Nine of Cups, feeling very proud of yourself for whatever you've spoken up about. This looks like it's in the past already. Okay, so I feel like this is your current energy. Even if you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled. Wow. Queen of Swords. You could have divorced or separated from someone here. You're now single. Again, this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but this is a single energy. Somebody now accomplishing a lot. Something that's bringing you emotional well-being, emotional stability. And I feel like you're very proud of what you allowed to change in your life here. Now, this could be talking about also chasing after and taking control of your stability, your security, maybe focusing heavily on work, career, your material world. If this King of Pentacles is not you, it could be somebody in your energy. We're going to clarify these. And I see the High Priestess here showing up. I'm feeling more so like this might be your energy. We'll see. Because I'm also seeing the Queen of Swords here. Again, really standing on what you said in the past, not backing down. It's like you've been honest with yourself, with others. You've realized something and you're not backing down from whatever truth came to light, whatever you expressed that allowed you and propelled you into this Nine of Cups. Let's see, what is the Knight of Swords? What was this that you expressed, that you said? People could have found you to be a little bit abrasive, a little bit aggressive with whatever you communicated, like you came in a little bit hot. Maybe you regret the way you spoke about something here. Let's see. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What's the Knight of Swords? The Four of Cups. Okay, we've got some Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Eight of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Wow. It's like once you spoke your truth about something, you could have rejected someone, or you could have ignored somebody that was ignoring you in the past, or there's something you've either ignored or you have felt rejected by somebody not accepting what you've said. I don't know, we'll see. What's the Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment? Virgo energy with that Hermit there. I feel like you're very happy to be alone right now. And I feel like you're very emotionally content with keeping to yourself. It's like you've gained a lot of wisdom going on this solo journey here. What's the King of Pentacles? The Emperor, Aries energy. Wow. I feel like you've got some entrepreneur on your hands here, a business owner, somebody who's very stable, who's in your energy. I don't feel like you guys are in connection, but I feel like they're showing up here for a reason. We'll see. What's the High Priestess? You could be keeping secret feelings for this person, or this could be yourself leveling up in business and somehow starting a business. What's the High Priestess? Wow. Two of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Ten of Wands again and the Seven of Cups. I feel like you've been daydreaming a lot. There's something here about you staying in hermit mode, being very isolated, secluded. You're spending a lot of time alone, maybe not going out as much. And I feel like you're recovering from some ending here. You're recovering some difficult, burdensome time that you've had to lay down all these wands, all these responsibilities that just no longer fit in your life. I feel like you let it go. You closed it out. And I feel like you're daydreaming, planning for the future here. You may have a lot of thoughts and fantasies about what's next for you. A new start. Look at that. Right after the 10 comes the Ace of Wands. A whole new exciting, it's like a spark of creativity, a spark of, oh, we've got the Star. Look at that. The confidence building back up here with the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're working very hard. Could be working with others right now at work. Work could be going good. Could be very successful at work right now. You may be getting some sort of promotion for, you know, something that you've been investing in, the hard work that you've been putting in. I feel like if you have a lot of options right now, whether it's in love or in career, you need to focus on one thing at a time here, is what I'm getting. Okay, so I do see you ignoring somebody or somebody ignoring you. Give me a little bit more. What's this Knight of Swords? Four of Cups. You could have felt rejected by somebody. Something you said was rejected and it left you feeling ignored. You maybe offered clarity to somebody, what you needed in love, and maybe this person just wasn't willing to hear you out. What's the Four of Cups with? Yeah, you wanted to be recognized here for something. I feel like you were looking for attention from somebody. You were looking for some sort of attention, recognition, applaud from a partnership. And I feel like you got rejected. I feel like it didn't come. So I feel like you're moving away from this energy. You're looking for this attention. And I don't mean looking for attention like in an attention-seeking way. I feel like it's something that you need in a relationship, something that you weren't getting. Whether it was, you know, you work really hard in the house and you don't get any kind of thank yous, or you don't get any appreciation. There's something here about coming out of a battle. It's like you fought for something. It was very difficult. You felt rejected over and over again. You could have been dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, somebody that was kind of inconsistent with you. Somebody who liked to get a lot of attention from people outside. Wow. They could have been a big liar. They could have been keeping secrets from you. They could have been very sneaky. They could have been telling you they were going out with friends. Meanwhile, they were maybe going out elsewhere. What's with that energy here? It's been very hard for you to ignore this person's deception. I feel like deep down you knew that they were telling lies. They were being sneaky. Look at that, the sleepless nights. This person left you up in your head, anxious at night. Look at this, you're the Empress, and don't worry about the gender. This is somebody that would come in and out of your presence. Even if you lived with this person, it's like they would always come racing back home to you, or they would always come back to you for that nurturing, that care, that support, for dinner, for whatever. But this is somebody who is constantly out. It's like you wanted to make plans to create something with this person, but they left you waiting. Look at this, the commitment. Lots of arguments, lots of fights. Look at the Three of Swords, Libra energy. This was definitely a defeat. It was definitely something that propels you into the Wheel of Fortune. It's for your own good. I feel like you expressed some sort of truth. You came in maybe a little bit forceful because you felt like you were ignored in the past. And this person, I feel like you're moving on from them, and people around you could be really seeing you standing on your own 2 feet. Like, this person's been through hell. They fought hard. And even though something didn't work out, they're seeing you shine here. They're seeing you as somebody who is getting a lot of attention from others now. And you could be even having a lot of success at work too, or in just your, you know, your side hustles or whatever it is. You're moving into this major new beginning. There's this major change that was necessary, and this is divinely timed. This is something that is your destiny, and it's gonna, once you do this, once you leave this behind, look how fast this changes. The Eight of Wands, this is a lot of messages coming in, a lot of spiritual downloads. You may be feeling really connected to source right now, just feeling like this shift is really moving you in the right direction. You could even be traveling. What's the Eight of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, recovery. This is you, okay? Again, we saw this card before, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You know that this sadness is coming to an end, okay? You know that this shift is going to change and put you into the Nine of Cups. It's like you could be feeling very sad, very down, very depressed, very neglected, very rejected. But I feel like this shift, this Wheel of Fortune puts you back on top. Could have felt like you were at the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune. Things were never going your way. Things weren't turning out the way you wanted to, but things are going to quickly change. There's a lot of quick energy here that's going to take you out of this Five of Cups, this sadness, this depression, regrets, feeling abandoned, feeling like you weren't good enough. Could have even been feeling very emotionally drained from this. It's like whatever you said, nobody heard you. Whoever you were trying to get your message across to, this person just ignored whatever you had to say. It's like they didn't think you were serious about something. Could have made a threat to leave. What's the Nine of Cups with the Hermit? So I see you going into hermit mode, you know, becoming very wise out of this situation, trusting your intuition, trusting yourself, trusting in your own ability to make yourself happy. What's the Nine of Cups? Yeah, you've made a very difficult decision, but you were flexible. I feel like you were ready to cut this person off because they didn't hear you when you came in as a knight. They ignored you. And now you're showing up with this authoritative energy, serious, very cold. You're giving them a cold shoulder here because I feel like you found your happiness within your own self. You've done the inner work. You've gone on a journey here to really reflect. And with the Hermit, you've gone down a new path, okay, to really figure out what is it that's going to bring you happiness? What is it that's going to make you feel content? And I feel like it's when you get clear about what you're willing to take and what you're no longer willing to accept. And you've put up that sword, okay? You mean business here. This is something you're taking control of your thoughts, your decisions, and I feel like it's putting you right into that wish fulfillment. Something is going to come in for you here. I'm very curious. What's this King of Pentacles with the Emperor? I feel like this is somebody else. You could be manifesting a stable partner, somebody who is more reliable, more consistent, more honest, more secure, more loyal. The person you were dealing with before was showing up as the Knight of Wands, somebody who's a player a bit, likes attention from others, very attractive, but likes attention. Yeah, there's somebody here that, with this Emperor and the King of Pentacles, this person could be entering your energy here, and they could be also stuck in something of their own. There could be a self-sacrificing energy that this person is in. They're really focused on their career, focused on their stability. This could be someone that you also disagreed with in the past. Wow. 10 of Cups, 5 of Swords. I'm heavily getting that this is a different energy. This is somebody else. This King of Pentacles and the Emperor is somebody, it's a business owner. It's somebody that either you know through work, or you know someone that you're attracted to or have a desire to get to know better. I feel like this person is in a self-imposed prison. They are possibly in a marriage, like has a home with somebody or a commitment with somebody, but there's a lot of fights that they're going through at home. Heavy Pisces energy. This is somebody you could have even potentially had something with back in the past, but it didn't reach the 10 of Cups. Somebody that left you hanging in the past. Wow. You could be keeping an eye on this person, hearing about them in a marriage or in a home, something that, you know, this person, they're really stuck. I feel like they're stuck in their own crap right now, but there's some sort of intuition here. It's like you feel this person coming back into your energy, or this is somebody new who perhaps is connecting with you on a level that is undeniable. It's like you secretly know that this is something that's been brought to you from the other side. This person could be holding back their feelings for you. They could be trying to fight for a marriage right now. They could very well have children with somebody. The Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. Let's see. Give me a little bit more. Who's this King of Pentacles? Why are they in the Eight of Swords? They're trapped. They're trapped in their thoughts. They're trapped in their responsibilities. They feel like they can't escape something. Maybe it's a marriage they feel like they can't escape. This is a very loyal person. Somebody who's not going to, you know, step out on a marriage or step out on a commitment that they have with somebody. And I feel like it's leaving them tied, leaving them feeling stuck, even if they're unhappy. Yeah, look at the tension that they're going through. Five of Wands. This person is trying to fight for a relationship that they're in right now, but I feel like intuitively they're also in your energy. I feel like they're curious about you. They have love for you, but they're fighting for something here. There's a lot of tension in their home. I feel like they want to leave this relationship, but they fight for it because they're loyal. There's somebody who values partnership. There's somebody who values stability and security and being loyal to someone that they invest in. But I feel like they're being called by you, this new beginning, this new opportunity. I feel like they see your worth. This person may be at a distance from you. Okay, what's this High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy showing up here for? This is yourself. You're holding back. You're not revealing too much of how you feel or revealing much with this person. You could even be no contact with this person, but somehow they've shown up in your energy for a reason. Wow, the Star. This is a wish fulfillment. I feel like this is something that you could, and bear with me here, I just need, because she is naked, I'm going to just put her sideways here so we can see all the cards. This person sees you as somebody who's very special. Taurus energy with the Hierophant. They want commitment, but they're not making a decision. I feel like they're stuck in a commitment. They don't want to see the truth about their feelings, that their feelings are, you know, very deep for the person that they're with, but they're no longer happy in something. They feel trapped. They feel a lot of tension, a lot of arguments, a lot of fights at home. And I feel like they're not admitting to this disappointing realization, this truth. They're going strictly on intuition because they're not allowing themselves to see the truth about something. And their intuition is calling in a different direction. It's like some sort of new commitment that they want. With the High Priestess, I feel like you've manifested somebody or something. You've definitely gone through healing. You're staying hopeful in love. But I feel like with the Star, you're showing up in this person's life as someone who's very healing for them. And I feel like they're being drawn to you here. Whoa, look. The Queen of Pentacles. This person sees you as their divine counterpart, a stable partner, somebody who is very loyal as well. Look at this, the Three of Pentacles. This is very well possibly a third-party energy, you being the third party perhaps. Cancer with the Chariot, Temperance, Sagittarius. Wow. You guys, this is interesting. I just flipped these cards by accident. I didn't want to pull them, but I'm going to just take a look at them. This person sees you, okay? They're already in a partnership with somebody, but I feel like they're, again, very, very disappointed in their partnership, and they want to try and control their emotions for you, but they're trying to also control whatever arguments are going on at home, but it's like out of their control. They feel trapped. And I feel like you're on their mind here. There's something about wanting to build with you, wanting to cooperate with you, wanting to invest in you. And again, they could be at a distance from you, but it's like they want to leave behind something here. This could be a Cancer. This person wants to come towards you because they feel like you are their peace, their peace and quiet. Like you bring them this peaceful, calming energy, tranquility, peace. You make them feel grounded as well. I feel like this person wants to race in towards you here. Look at that, the Ace of Cups. Look at the 2 cups blending into the 1 cup. This person loves you, and look at the World here. This person wants to close out a cycle. I feel like they want to come towards you here. You are their wish fulfillment. They're looking over at the High Priestess. You're silent. You're not saying anything. I feel like you don't want to be involved in a third-party situation. So you're keeping quiet. You're staying out of it. But there's a deep love here. There's something that's bringing the 2 of you together. And I feel like they're seeing you as somebody who's very healed, very much a star. We've got Aquarius energy too, if I didn't mention that. What's the 2 of Cups? Look at that, the 3 of Cups, Libra energy. Oh my gosh. Wow. This person feels very sad, very disappointed. It's like you're almost like the forbidden fruit here, you guys. And I feel like you know it. With the High Priestess, you're not reaching out, you're not saying anything. I feel like it could be hurting you as well. Wow. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. This person, okay, I'm getting 2 stories here. You may have known this person in the past. Something didn't kick off with you guys, and it's like you stayed in their mind. And it's like they're thinking about you. They're wondering, what have you been up to? And they're up in their head. They maybe also want to send you some sort of an apology for something that they've done in the past, but they're trying to be methodical how they come in. This is a very slow-moving energy, but they're trying to figure out how to show you love, how to come forward. How could this possibly be revived? If that's not the case, this is somebody that's entered your energy around here while you're, in this hermit energy, that is going through a difficult time in a marriage or something. And I feel like you're aware of this, but you're staying silent. You're trying not to get involved. This person wants to reach out. They want to send you some sort of loving gesture. I feel like they want your company. There's this feeling of being drawn to you. You're the star in their eyes. What's this 3 of Swords? Look, it came in reverse. Justice in reverse. Wow, something is not fair here, you guys. This is like a forbidden love. This is like this connection being so prevalent, so drawn to one another. Okay, the strength. It takes a lot of strength. There's something very difficult in between the 2 of you here. And it's like, if the 2 of you come together, someone is going to get hurt. And at the same time, if you don't come together, the 2 of you are suffering without one another. And it's not fair. It's like there's no justice here. Justice is delayed. I feel like this is something that, if this is someone from the past, they could have hurt you in the past. And now, with justice being in reverse, it's almost like, oh boy, it's almost like they were never able to apologize or make things right. They weren't able to say the truth about how they felt, about how it was very painful for them to walk away, how it was very hurtful, the things that maybe they said. There's a struggle, definitely. There's some sort of imbalance here. There's pain, there's suffering. Something is not fair. Something that transpires or transpired is not fair. okay? And it's something that you need your intuition to guide you in this connection. Whatever you're doing, continue to heal. But I think you need to follow with your intuition, with the High Priestess. You know, once you identify what you want and you manifest it with the Star, things will fall into place. That shift will happen again. And I feel like even though this may feel difficult with or without this person, it may feel difficult even if you do get, like, if there's some sort of coming together for the two of you. I feel like that may also be unfair to somebody, or it could cause like a divorce or something in some, because right now there's no fairness, there's no balance, there's no truth being revealed. Ace of Pentacles again with the Queen of Swords. Wow. You know what you want. You see things clearly. You see a beautiful opportunity. You see the worth in this. You see the value in this person. I feel like you really respect this person. You look up to them. But I feel like you don't want to get involved. But it hurts you not to share your feelings with this person. What's the outcome here for these two? What is the outcome? Please give us an outcome. What's the outcome? Wow. Okay, the outcome could be fighting for this, or it could be blocked. Look at that. Wow, okay. We've got the Ace of Wands. Guys, this is something that could be blocked right now, okay? This person is going through a lot. You can see they got two different shoes on. This is somebody who's fighting to just keep up with their responsibilities. And I feel like it could be bad timing for you guys right now, even though there's a lot of attraction, a lot of attention that wants to, even sexual energy here. I feel like there's a lot of tension that this person's going through, and you come in as this beautiful spark of light in their life. And I feel like they feel like this would be hard work to plan to see you, to plan to commit to you, to plan to be with you, whether distance is the issue or that they're already in a commitment. There's something here leaving them at the crossroads where they want to make plans, but they feel like this is quite difficult. It's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this person is holding back. Look at that, the Four of Wands. 44 could be significant, April 4th. There's something here about them holding on to a marriage, holding on to a home, holding on to a partnership that's leaving them not in the happiest mind frame. They're not very excited. They're not happy. I feel like they've got, wow, they're holding on to something that's done. You guys got to give this person space. I feel like you've got to let them do whatever their wheel of fortune is, whatever's happening in their life. I feel like you need to kind of continue to stay in this High Priestess energy. Your intuition will guide you. I feel like this person's going to come around when they're ready. Page of Wands. It's like a new plan. Somebody who's going to come and approach you with a lot of confidence. And I feel like they're coming towards you. This person's going through the dark night of the soul. They're emotionally detaching. Like, you see those two cups are missing. This is the Eight of Cups. They're making a judgment call. It's like they're recognizing something here. This could be a reconciliation between you and somebody from long ago. Somebody who went on a totally different path than you. I think I got this message in the last reading I did for the collective. So there's something here. This person is walking out, emotionally leaving stuff behind. Look at the two cups that are missing. They're walking towards the Two of Cups. I feel like this person's coming towards you. Right now, it hurts to not be able to tell you that they love you, that they have feelings for you. I feel like you bring them tranquility and peace. And right now in their home environment, it's chaos. It's trying to control, but losing control. Feeling stuck to a home, to a marriage, to a situation. And I feel like they feel heartbreak without you. And right now they're not being honest about their feelings, but they can't deny it. The judgment is here. They're making a judgment call. They can't ignore this angel blaring the horn. And I feel like it sends them on this new journey here. Let's get just one more, and then we're going to close it out. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person really does want to come in either with an apology, an offer of love, ask you out on a date. Wow, Scorpio energy. They could be disconnecting from a Scorpio. They could be ending a marriage, ending a partnership with a Scorpio. This is going to transform this person, or they could be a Scorpio. This is going to transform this person. They're going to come out of something very difficult. And I feel like when they enter your energy, it brings them back to life. There's this love that they feel for you. Oh my gosh. They can't ignore this love, you guys. The Ace of Cups. More Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm leaving it at that, guys. Please let me know if this comes to fruition, or if this is something that's already happened. Look at that, the King of Cups. This person's hiding their feelings for you. They see you as the Nine of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at these cards. This is something that's been manifested. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at you there again. Oh my gosh. It could be a Capricorn. You guys. This person cannot stop obsessing over this. They keep thinking about you. They've made the judgment call. They know you're the one who's going to be able to stabilize their heart, stabilize their desires. Look at this. They want the 10 of Pentacles with you. This is somebody who sees you as the greatest partner to do life with, that you have the potential. There's something deep about this connection here. Look at the Tower. There's going to be a manifestation with that Star card, Aquarius energy, and Gemini air energy that's coming in as a shock. It's like a manifestation comes in out of nowhere. It brings in this solid offer. Look at the 10. This is the 10 Pentacles that we see here with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this person sees you holding that pentacle, that Ace of Pentacles. They see that you can build a legacy together. Right now, they're seeing you as their wish fulfillment. They see you as the independent, single energy who's capable, who's very strong on their own and able to, you know, build for themselves, but they're offering you that 10th Pentacle because they have deep emotions for you. They're leaving someone behind. It could be heavy Scorpio that they could be leaving behind because they want this new beginning in love. You could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And this person could be any of the signs that I mentioned here, you guys. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that helps you guys, and I will see you soon. Thanks for being here. Oh, my apologies. Let me get you one card really quickly here, just for advice. What does the collective need to hear? Stag Spirit, take the lead, number 58. This person is going to take the lead. You can leave it up to them. I feel like you don't have to do anything here. Okay, they're the Emperor. You intuitively know that this person is attracted to you. We've got number 59, Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got number 34, Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. This person wants you here now. Number 42, Otter Spirit, you are never alone. It's like the two of you are connecting on a spiritual level. There's something here. There's so much power here. I hope that helps you guys. I will see you soon. Take care.